everybody, and welcome to another episode of Villager Haven, and we're about to do a thing. I just spent oh god, a couple of hours doing some things and stuff, and I finally realized that we needed to just get down to business and do a thing. A thing that I've been putting off because it was going to take a long while, but in the long run, it's going to save me a lot of time. So, what I've done is I've collected 3 of these bad boys, and if we turn around now, you'll see we're about to fight the Wither. Now, I don't expect this to be difficult. Let's take a regen potion. And this is a special place, actually. Hey, hello there. I actually want this guy to help me dig this out a little bit. Let's drink this real quick. Oh, he's just gonna stop there? Okay. Hey, hello there. Hi, hello, goodbye. Okay, that was a thing. Yep, that was a thing. Oh, hello there, all the beautiful ores and stuff. You know, back in the day, I used to watch a guy named Zach Scott LP, and he was one of the first Minecrafters I ever watched play the game. Jesus Christ. And, oh, you know what? I have a thing to stop this from happening. Oh, and that's right, it takes off every other thing I had going for me. I had night vision, if you guys are curious. Hey, but we got another star! Woot woot! Oh, and I got both of my torches back. Sweet. Alright, so this is actually a very special place, because this is a quad, wait for it, a quad slime chunk. Yep, there are 4 slime chunks right next to each other. And I found a couple of these on the website. I don't know what it's called. Slime Chunk Finder, something like that. But I found it, and it's because I've spent, guys, several hours in the swamp, and I've gotten less than 9 stacks of... Ow. Get me out of here, get me out of here! Less than 9 stacks of slime balls. And that is super frustrating because I spent a lot of time, and I've been enchanting, and still this is the only looting sword I've gotten. Which is horrible. Oh man, but yeah, I was saying, I watched Zach Scott LP, and hold on, I'm gonna show you guys some magic. It's a magic trick, guys. I'm gonna get home really quickly, and it's not by killing myself. Hey, you don't get any XP from killing the Wither? Really? Anyway, so, is there anything in here I want? I want you. Let's just take all of this. The rest of that can stay. You could stay. You could stay. You could all stay. Not terribly worried about any of that. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys some magic. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm about to show you guys magic. And... Ow! We're home! Yep, my famous magic trick. Is it daytime or is it about to be nighttime? The sun is rising, so it's daytime. So yeah, I finally got around to making a brewing stand. Why won't you open? That's a bug. I found a lot of bugs in this game today. And I've learned a lot about boats today also, but I'll talk about that in another episode. Anyway, so yeah, I used to watch Zach Scott LP. Okay, that's just an issue. That's just an issue with my game right now. But I'll relog in a second. So I used to watch Zach Scott LP, and he was a Minecraft LPer, and he does other stuff now. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he does other games now, I think. I think he still has a YouTube channel. Anyway, so he used to run a server Oh, I guess I haven't finished that storyline. That storyline that this thing. Oh yeah. Because I have to go to the end and I still haven't. So yeah, I used yeah, Zach Skulls LP, he used to have a server, and in that server were a lot of people. Some names you might recognize like Peter Coffin and LD Shadow Lady. They used to be there, and I still follow both of them actually. And coincidentally, I don't follow Zach Scott anymore. Oh, I did this for your sake. I took off my particles so you wouldn't see all the particles of my stuff. But it doesn't look as majestic without the base. Oh, forgot these take forever to break. And one of the things someone on his server said, and this was like back in beta days, guys. This was a while ago. So a lot of things in the game have changed since then. But back then, um, one of the best ways to find anything, including diamonds, was to sort of find an ore and then dig 2 blocks away from it. So, for example, oh, it's raining. For example, what do I have? Did I throw it in here or did I throw it over here? And let's get, oh god. Let's get, let's get, let's get some of this. So, for example, this is what you would do. So, boop, 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 boop. So what you would do is if you saw this, you know, you went into a cave and you saw this, pretend it's a smooth stone, you would not mine this block, but instead you would mine out both of those blocks, 2 above it. You would go around it and make sure you excavated everything around it. And the theory behind this is that you would find ores around it. And you would do the same thing, you would follow the same pattern, and eventually you would be in a room full of excavated, non-excavated ores. And it was the theory to find diamonds because this was before enchanting and stuff, so things were a lot more difficult to get a hold of. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to show you guys that I have been working on a so what I want to do by the end of this week, by the end of my spring break week, for you guys, I don't know how many episodes it's going to be, but my plan is to build a sugarcane farm I designed in creative, and it's the first one of its kind I've seen. So it's not terribly efficient, but it's the most efficient out there when it comes to, well, I don't know if out there is the right word. I don't know if other people have done it. So yeah, I think I have a pretty cool design at least. If nothing else, it's gonna be cool. And like I said, it's the first one I've seen. I by no means am in the redstone community, so I don't know what people have done, but it's the first time I've seen this. So I'm excited for you guys to see it, but first I have to get so many slimes. I think it's 22.5 stacks I need to get of slime balls. And yeah, I'll come back with you once I'm done gathering everything, and hopefully the reed farm will be built. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, so here we find ourselves back at our village. I don't know what I've shown you, but I've decided on where I'm gonna have the sugarcane farm, if only temporarily, because I don't have time to build a big hole right now. So, what I'm going to do instead, nor do I have the patience, I already built a big hole, as you guys may or may not have seen. So what I'm going to do instead is put it right where this used to be, or is going to used to be. Yeah, it makes sense. But I'm going to rip this all down, and then I'm going to build my sugarcane design. Oh god, okay. Sugarcane design. So when I see you guys next, hopefully, well, no, I will have torn all of this down, and I'll have so many carpets, I won't white carpets, and I won't know what to do with. So there we go. I'll see you guys then. You know, for something that I designed myself, this took me way longer than I expected it to. The last clip you probably saw of me was from last night at around, I'd say probably like midnight-ish, maybe 11-ish. It was, nighttime-ish. And I was like, oh, I'll get this done in maybe an hour, if that. Because, I designed this, I have all the materials, I have everything I need to do this. But then, a lot of things happened. Oh, I never filled that in. So, oh god, that's wrong. Oh no, it's right, it's right. It's just what I did. Okay, so, oh my god. I'm just so happy to have this done. It's the next day now. And I finished it, I put away all my materials, and one of the snags I got when working on this the first time is that I needed to have lighting in this. I completely forgot about lighting because in my creative world I'm on peaceful, so my villagers don't die. And then obviously my first snag in this entire build was the slime balls, and so that's why we have our quad slime chunk now, or almost a slime farm, except I ran out of pick, so womp womp. But we finally have all our slime, and we have a surplus of them now, so awesome. But then we hit the snag of lighting, and I didn't want torches all over the place, even though you could see I still have some torches on there. I didn't want that to be my main light source. I actually want some sea lanterns there, so I'll probably come back through and change them later. If I leave it here, I think this is probably going to be temporary. I'm not 100% sure. So then I had to go collect some glowstone, and for some reason, every zombie pigman is angry at me. So I had to deal with that. I had to take 2 trips because there's no center, which I quickly remembered when I came back, because I got 20 for, 1 glowstone per each side. And then, I realized, hey, if this is an 8, it's 8 side, it's an 8 long, so there's no middle. So I went back and got more. I have a bunch of gold and zombie flesh now from pigmen. And then it was just the build itself took so long. I kept forgetting how to do... The thing that took me the longest was really not this build. Although I did start it wrong the first time I did it. It was all this down here. Now, you've probably seen this if maybe. I don't know if I'm going to include that in the video. But in case I don't, I guess let's give you a quick overview. So the technique I'm using, you sort of saw it right there. If we break this, let's do that. Oh, let's do this one also. You sort of see it right here. Oh. Oh man. I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to lose the sandstone. There we go. So right there you see Nope, still not going. I still haven't run a full test of this yet. It hasn't, gone off yet, so... Well, when it did go off, I realized I messed up some redstone down there. But you can see there, I have a downward, a slope of a powered rail going down, and that's the entire concept of this. A hopper minecart goes and it falls down layer by layer. Using this sort of technique, up here you have the same thing, and it's just going through a block. I saw this in an Etho video, and I thought that's exactly what I need to finish this. So let's throw this all back here. Is that sandstone? Let's throw that there. Let's throw that there and there. Bam. So when we come down here, we have a basic, not that one. Over here we see, oh, well, it's off now. Which means I can come up here. You see, and we'll be able to see the minecart come down. So, you see, it does a little jump and it falls on here. And right here we have a minecart unloader. And basically what it does is it'll land here, and you can see right now this is being powered by this redstone torch. So, if something goes in here, for example, you didn't see anything happen. If I do that, you'll see it unpowers, and that means it's unloading stuff into there. And once it stops unloading, it will go from here and it'll jump down here into this unpowered rail. And so it'll stay there, as you saw, until it gets a quick pulse from this redstone line. From right here, we'll see I have a sticky piston and I have a three-way pulse thing. And so this one goes off, still didn't go off. This one goes to up here to power this, and since the minecart is in this, and will always be in this once it comes to and falls down, it'll shoot off once that powered rail gets powered. And these two are for the torch towers to power the pistons, and actually, those are the lines to the actual farm. So over here we'll see, you can't see anything. I just have a basic an ether hopper timer, and with the extension from CodeRaider, I believe. And I have this set to about 30 minutes, I think. So this will run this will hit over here and pulse it, which will, do a quick pulse here, go up there, do the whole thing, and this minecart will go off, as you saw, and they'll go up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, cool. Now that that crisis was averted. Oh, it's going. It's going, and it finally went off. So I guess you got to hear this go. As you can see here, it is unloading, and it is going down there, and down here. This is where the water stream, where the sugarcane that falls down and goes in the middle. As you can see, sort of, there's water in there. It goes down to this stream, and this right here, this is exactly why I wanted to make a more efficient farm, because we only got 30. This is 5 layers. There are 32 spaces for sugarcane in each layer, because they're 8 by 8, so it's 8 times 4 is 32, and it can grow up to 2, which makes this 64 minus 1, because I had to make it slightly less efficient by making that one only grow by 2. So it's 63 per layer. So 63 times 5 is what? 315? Something like that? And that is still unloading. So we'll see how many we get there. Oh yeah, and so we only get 30 here. So 30 minus what? 315? That's not cool. Which is why I wanted this to be more efficient. Or to make it more easier, I should get 5 stacks. And that's only, 1 stack. So, yeah. So, the minecart goes up here, and it goes up this, this woolievator. I believe it's what it's called. And then it heads on top, and then, like I said, it comes down sort of in a zigzag. This is where the pulse goes, as you can see here. I guess you can't really see it. Oh, did I screw this up? No, they still went off, so I guess I didn't screw it up. But there is a redstone signal going to that redstone torch. And, it triggers all of this, like you saw. Or, well, you heard, really. And that's basically it. So let's check down here. Still not done. This area is still not done. As you can see, I have very primitive storage. I want to get like a storage thing going over here, or like a store or something to store them. And let's grab that. And so here we see we have way more. We have 3, 4. So we got 4 of them. We got 4 full layers, and a little bit more. And it didn't finish growing because I triggered this prematurely. so I didn't get the full, you know, full crop out of it. So, but still, that's every 30 minutes or so that will happen. If you want to know, it's if you guys understand what these hopper timers are, what it is it's only two of these, obviously. The first one is the original one that it's completely full. All 5 slots are full, and this one right here is 6. This one has 6 items. So yeah, only 6 items. So it'll go for a while. And I decided 6. You could go with 5, and for the most part, you'll get a full what is it called, harvest. You'll get a full harvest. But I went for 6 just to be safe, and also just to not have this running all the time. And I built it right here if you guys are curious, because this is closer to that's where the sugarcane for the most part always grew. And now that I'm using a higher, if you guys didn't know, there's a bug in the game where in your video settings, if you have anything less than, I think it's 10 chunks, 8 or 10 chunks, oh, what is it called? Hostile mobs won't spawn as frequently, which I found out doing my slime farm. So yeah. Oh man, I was hoping to get a little bit more stuff done, and I mean, I guess I got a lot done. I have so many things. I have so much stone, and I'm still not done with the slime farm, but that'll be a side project I work on once I get tired with this. I also wanted to do stuff with the guardian farm, but I just don't think I have the patience right now. So I'll work on that on my off time. The design for the guardian farm, because I still don't have one. And yeah, so but we finished it. It looks huge, and it's for the most part an eyesore, but I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of it. It's pretty much the first thing I've ever done that was purely me. Like, it was my own invention, essentially. I mean, obviously it's not my own invention. I'm sure so many people have thought of this and done collecting of sugarcane with minecarts, or whatever, because it's horribly inefficient with all the things you have to do to make it, because I use slime blocks. You can also do this with the redstone facing into the block and having the line of pistons. That also work also. I actually have a version of that in my creative world, but I wanted to go with the more efficient and not as laggy one piston. So if you have a high-end computer and you can, afford to do that for that small lag spike to occur, go for it. But for me, this is a lot less intensive on my computer. Now I have to go fix this, so I'm gonna do that. And is there anything else? So next time we're probably gonna start working on the town again. Now that I've been away, I've been away from this area, really. I've spent a minimal amount of time here until just right now when building this. I was gonna build this in my spawn chunks. I got an app, I found my spawn chunks, I was gonna go over there and I was gonna build it there so it would run, 24/7 when I was in this world. But crops don't grow in your chunks if you're not there, if you're not close by, even if they're your spawn chunks, which is a little bit of a bummer. I thought they did, but the redstone will work. The redstone one would 100% work. I was also gonna split the chunk with the timer, but no, no, I just didn't have time to do that. So yeah, next time we're gonna come back here. We're probably gonna start renovating this area. I'm not 100% happy with how it looks. And now that I have sort of more of an idea of what I want to do in this overall area, because I've been running back and forth to so many places, and just covering that much space, um, especially in the Nether, I've just been going back and forth. I even found a new section of the Nether Fortress I didn't know existed. I thought the Nether Fortress was everything we explored together, but apparently there's a lot more to that. So I'm going to, just for a little insight as to what I'm going to do. Over here, this little quote unquote border line that I made originally, that's now going to become a road because as you can see, it heads right over there. So this is going to become a road in the long run. So I'm going to have to change those blocks out so I know that's going to be a road instead of a border. I'm going to actually fill all of this in with sand. I'm going to terraform this mountain to not, look like this, but rather how it looks from the outside looking in. I'm going to leave this little alcove. I don't think I'm going to cover it even. And I'm going to have a suburban area right there where the village is. I've decided that's going to be the best place to have, um, our homes, the homes of the villagers. And let's see. The farms are probably, I think I want that to be like the lumber area. I want this to be sort of the um I want this to be the home area, like this middle section back here. And I either want like this right here to be the farm area, or I want it to be back there. Oh, let's run over here. So yeah. That's the plan. That's a long-term plan. But I sort of want. Oh yeah, and a rabbit ate all of my carrots. um, that's why there's nothing there. I also got another skull, so we're 1/3 of our way to another beacon. Oh god. There we go. So yeah, a lot of work to do. Oh yeah, what I was saying is I sort of want to get prismarine blocks, which is sort of why I want to get the guardian form down. But for now, we're just gonna have to do without and do just a common theme without the prismarine blocks, and I guess make the prismarine blocks for some of the more high-end areas, maybe like homes. Maybe it'll be like granite and stuff like that, and marble, like all those things you see in homes that you don't see in the stores and stuff. So I guess we'll get going with our commercial area. I'm so ready to have color in my life, guys. I've been staring at just underground for a very long time. Anyways, let's get this in frame. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, there you go. There's my face. Bye. Oh, wow. Bye.